Hello everybody and welcome to this video. It's a little bit different from what I usually do, but I've been currently dealing with a massive wave of nostalgia from our childhood games, and I went on the lookout for a Nintendo 64 controller that was a USB that I could use with Project 64. When I was looking around for any info, to be honest, there wasn't much that I could go off. I kind of just had to hope that the thing that I ordered from Amazon would actually be, useful for me and it would be good. Speaking of which, there is a link down in the description below for this controller. It's not an affiliate link or anything. I just wanted to create something here that would be useful for anybody who's struggling to find recommendations for a USB N64 controller. But yeah, I'm really enjoying using this. When I got it out of the pack, it was actually kind of surreal because apart from not having the Nintendo logo there, it feels like exactly the same because I still have the old one for my Nintendo 64 under my bed, so I had that to compare it to. I'm going to go through the good points first. The sensitivity is amazing. Like, I can't believe how good it is. I know it's kind of weird to say that, but I kind of thought it wouldn't be this sensitive, and it's great, but I actually am really impressed with it. Another good thing is that it is plug and play, so no drivers are needed to be installed or anything. All you need is to have an N64 emulator. Personally, I use Project 64. And all you have to do then is just plug it in and set it up and calibrate it with your N64 emulator. Also, I would say it's fairly cheap. Like, I was expecting it to be more than it actually was. I think at the time I bought it, it was like £16 or something like that. And I was kind of expecting for something that, I know it's not super niche, because there are quite a lot of YouTubers who do footage on, Nintendo 64 games and stuff through emulators. But I was kind of expecting it to be a bit more expensive than it actually was. So that's, personally for me, that was good. However, just to let everybody know, full disclosure, a couple of reviews on the Amazon page say that a couple of people had problems with this breaking within like a week or so of use. And then there's another review that said something along the lines of they ordered two and both of them wouldn't work. Now, whether that's to do with the fact that they couldn't get it to calibrate with their N64 emulator or something, I don't know, because personally I had no problems with getting this to work. And a little bit later on I am going to, well, first of all, I'm going to show you how I set it up, just so if you're not clued up on that or anything, you can just follow this video and get all your info. So how I set it up with my Project 64 emulator, and then also I'm going to show you the couple of problems that I had getting it to work, which were pretty much just I needed to run Project 64 as administrator, or else the software wouldn't register that this was there. So yeah, let's jump into that. Okay, so once your USB controller is plugged in, hit start and search controller, and you should be able to find the USB game controllers panel. Then you'll be able to see here if it's plugged in or registered or not, and if you hit properties, you can test that all of the buttons are working. As you can see here, mine is working fine. I can see that the joystick and all of the buttons are registering when I hit them, which is good news. I had to test this on mine because at first, when I was just launching Project 64, it wasn't registering that the controller was there. So yeah, once you're sure that that's working, for me personally, I had to run Project 64 as administrator to get it to recognize that the controller was there, and then hop into Configure Controller plugin. Then, using this, as you can see here, you're just calibrating all of your buttons to match the appropriate motions on your N64 emulator. And then, most importantly, remember to check plugged, which is the equivalent of plugging your controller into your Nintendo 64 as a proper, thing. Which is a problem I had also because I'm just dumb and I didn't realise that I hadn't clicked plugged before I started playing. Yeah, that is my most important things that I need to mention here. I hope this video has been useful for you, and I hope that you get some good nostalgia gaming out of this, or just get to experience older games if you never played them when you were younger, or if you were too young to remember the Nintendo 64 and in its appropriate time. So yeah. As I said, I hope this video has been useful. Thank you very much for checking it out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me down in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Or alternatively, I do have a Discord server if anybody wants to hop in there. The link is down below in the description, and you can just, you know, ask me questions in there, message me, post memes, whatever the hell you like. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I might see you again in the next one if any of my other videos are of your interests. Bye!